Hello and good evening, everyone. Just checking if you can hear me. My sound's on. My name is Nicholas, and I'd like to welcome you all to our Monday evening meditation. A nice start to the week. So, just for a few minutes, we'll just give ourselves a chance to settle down, which really just means get ourselves physically comfortable, back straight, sitting on wherever we're sitting, and also mentally quiet and slowing down our thinking and leaving the troubles of today or the worries or the thoughts or the business or the things to do or should have been done aside for a few moments. So let's just we'll raise our kundalinis in a minute when we get ourselves nice and centered. So we'll just give ourselves some moments. I'm going to put the photograph of Shimataji back up. So some of you have probably done this many times, so you know that the best way to start relaxing at the end of a day, which for some of you could have been a very busy day, is to slow our breathing down, make it deeper, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and slow our breathing down. And also then to scan our bodies, starting at the top of our head, smoothing our forehead, down through our neck and shoulders, where a lot of tension gets stored in our neck and shoulders. Make sure we're sitting nicely and we can relax this part of our body. Down through the arms, the torso, right through the legs, and down to our feet. Let the energy that we don't want to let go flow down through our feet. So generally it takes a few minutes for the body to kind of switch gears from doing things to not doing things, which it doesn't really like to do very much. Let's think of that central channel we have running up from the base of our spine, through all the middle of our whole body and our being, all up through the central chakras, up through the chest, the neck and the head, and out through the top of our head. So we can do that a few times. We can even use our right hand to kind of scoop up from the base of the spine, to scoop up the front and raise our kundalini just with the right hand, just to help it rise. We're not actually raising the kundalini properly, we're just helping it rise, help getting ourselves more balanced, more centered. It takes a while. We have some time. And as many of you probably know, when thoughts come, which they will, which they do, we have to say something like no, or not this, or I forgive. This seems to help make the ego and the mind get very bored, saying I forgive, or I forgive this thought, whatever works best for us. And as Shimataji said many times, we wait for one thought to rise and fall. As it falls, there's a tiny gap between the next one rising, and that's where we have to get ourselves into that gap. Just check our breathing again. So, we can't fight. The more we fight our thinking, the stronger it gets, pushing back at us. We just have to let them come and watch them go, like sitting on the bank of a river. We just watch the torrent, the flow of thoughts. The important thing to do is to practice to not react to them, not to follow them, not to let them grab our attention. There might be pleasant thoughts, there might be things to do or things we haven't done. There might be memos, kind of things. There might be worries. Doesn't matter whatever kind it is, we need to just get to that silence. We can quietly inside us ask our Mother Kundalini to flow up, to flow into all our chakras, to nourish and illuminate all our chakras, to cleanse all our chakras, to flow into and through our chakras, to open our chakras. You can bring your attention as we're doing that up through the body, up the central channel. The chakras are also either side of it, right up through the neck. And then through the top of our head. So now let's raise our kundalinis, giving the knots 3 times, and then we'll put ourselves into bandhan. So this video for this evening actually is five excerpts where Sri Mataji focuses on the word and the meaning of peace.
So I have to tell you that you might be the highest of highest. First thing you have to give me today is that in your talk, in your behavior, in your heart, you will reside one with love. And the second thing I want to ask is that you should be peaceful. Try to have peace with yourself. Don't fight with yourself. That peace should not be lost at any cost and should not be also expressed outside in a way like I sometimes, my peace itself becomes terrible. But you don't have that kind of a possibility, so you just don't do it. You just don't do it. Never do it that way. Try to be extremely peaceful. Try to make your forehead relax. Try to trust yourself. Open your Agya, open your Ekadasha and your Sahasrara, and your heart will open. Once your Sahasrara is open, your heart will open automatically. so you will have a peaceful life. So today I am asking for two things from you. It's a funny thing that a mother has to ask for a gift. And the gift you have to give, first one, is that you should be peaceful people. You should express peacefulness through your own character. Topic. Let everybody live peacefully within themselves and give peace to others, so that this peace will become a nucleus for the peace of the world. So your great task today is to establish a great source of peaceful people. We have so many Sahaja-yogis here. You are sitting in complete peace and happiness and joy. You don't know. You are emitting all that peace, channelizing it and doing it. Now, for us today to decide, first of all, in our hearts, that we'll take to peaceful methods. When we are traveling, we'll be taking to peaceful methods. Anybody who is trying to provoke you or trying to create a problem or divide you on any issue whatsoever, run away from that person as fast as possible. Anybody who talks of peace, the peacemakers, stick on to that person. Then only you will understand that you are also getting peace. Here you have come to get peace, not to create problems or to listen to your problems, but to get to peace. Peace is a nature or is the quality of your spirit. So once you jump onto your peace, somehow what happens that you go beyond the cause and the effect. You are beyond the cause and the effect. So the cause disappears and the effect also disappears. So today we all have come here to worship the peace, the within and the without. Let us be peaceful. So you have your love, which is pure, without any lust or greed. You love others only because you are in love. And then secondly, you are blessed with peace. You are absolutely at peace with yourself, and you will be amazed with peace, wisdom will come into. You will be regarded as the wisest man, wisest woman, because you are at peace with yourself. Only in peace you can discover the truth. You can discover every solution that you want. You become very, very wise and sensible person, outstandingly great than others. You are not like common general people. When we say it's a Vishwa Dharma, it's a universal religion we belong to, first and foremost thing, the essence of that is peace. The peace has to be within to begin with. You have to be peaceful within yourself. If you are not peaceful, if you are playing tricks with your ego, if you are just satisfying yourself saying that you are peaceful, you are sadly mistaken. Peace is to be enjoyed within yourself. It is to be felt within yourself. So do not give wrong satisfactions to yourself. Do not give false notions to yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Peace has to be felt within yourself. And if you are not feeling that, you shouldn't come and ask me, Mother, why am I not feeling? Because I'm not going to tell you that's something wrong with you. You have to work it out that you should feel peaceful within yourself. It is not that if you have too much of silence outside, you feel peaceful. The peace has to be within yourself. You have it. Your spirit is absolutely peaceful. Avyakra, without restlessness. There is no restlessness in your spirit. Absolutely peaceful and steady. It is for you to feel it. It is not for anybody else to certify you. This is one thing. Secondly, when I am telling you something, you think I am not telling you. It doesn't register in your brain. You think I am telling it to XYZ but not to you. You are not in it. That's another sign there is no peace. Because there is no peace, there is no registration. Whatever goes into your head, that is going to work out. But what I find that people have concave personalities. Then they receive it. Those who have convex personalities do not register anything. The registration is so poor that whatever I say doesn't have any effect on them. Otherwise, whatever I say is a mantra. It should have direct effect on you, and you should feel that effect, that penetration within you. But as if it is for somebody else, as if it is not for you. This shows there is no peace within you. Only the peace within can register whatever is auspicious, whatever is nourishing for your growth. So try to make peace with yourself. Do not fight with yourself. Why should I do it? I'm so bad. I should not have done it. All these things you should not do. Try not to fight with yourself, first of all. Then you fight with me. Why am I like this? Why should it be like this with me? Why is it I catch? Why? How am I to answer such a question? It's very aggressive. I think it's very aggressive attitude of many Sir Yogis to come and ask me such a question. Why? Because I can't tell you what's wrong with you. It's not in my culture. You should find yourself what's wrong with you. But it's not what's wrong with you is the problem. What's right with you is the attitude. Whatever is right with you, put your foot on that, establish yourself on that point, and then develop yourself higher. Peace is the keynote, as I said, for universal growth of this religion. Out of peace comes the joy, the light of joy, the happiness. I wish peace for the whole world, for the whole nation. To understand, to give up all the strife, all the false battles for money and for power. All wrong ideas that they are different from each other and come under the banner of SYUK and enter into the kingdom of God, where they are invited with all respect and love. I wish peace to all of them, to all the countries, all the human beings, in their families, in their hearts, with their children, with all of them. Let there be peace. Let their heart emit peace. Their tongue speak with peace. Their eyes see nothing but peace. All this has to change. Tremendous change has to take place. The whole universe has to take a different turn. All that is hatred, hateful, ugly has to vanish and the peace has to prevail. It is not the peace of the dead, but peace of the living. That has to come, of the body. I bless all of you to be the channels of that peace, to be beautiful channels of that peace, to be glorious channels of that peace, to be great children of your mother, who is so proud of you. May God bless you.
So we can just do some introspection for a few moments on the theme of the video we saw, which is peace. Peace within us. So we can just sit quietly and look inside ourselves. Do I feel peace? Maybe we feel a bit more peaceful now. Maybe we didn't before. Maybe some are able to feel peace all the time, which is wonderful. Maybe peace comes and goes depending on how we react to outside influences. So we can just look at ourselves and see how we can awaken Shanti, Shanti, Shanti within us, which stems from the left nabi. Shri Gruha Lakshmi. And you can say that to yourselves for a minute if you like. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please awaken peace within me, that I may be a peaceful personality, have a peaceful character. Radiate peace to others. By your grace, Mother, I am peace. I am satisfied. I am a generous person. And if we look back or remember moments when we weren't peaceful, which are pretty easy if we're working, if we're at work in an office or somewhere, or simple things like driving, traveling, facing obstacles of all kind, we can get irritated, we can get frustrated, impatient. So let's not feel guilty about that, but just say, okay, let's bring myself back into peace. Let peace flow through me again. At this moment, please awaken peace within me, within my mind, my emotions, within my physical body, within my conditionings, within every part of my being. And if things try to disturb our peace, which again seems to be something quite difficult to stop, it's usually something we want or we don't want that's trying to get our attention. So again, we have to apply the no, not this, not this. And enjoy whatever peace we can find within ourselves. So at this very moment, we'll be at peace. Join one to another, letting the vibrations flow. But with our attention, as much we can bring it back to the Sahasrara, the top of our head. At the top of our head, we can bow down and give namaskar to Shri Mataji, to our mother. And in our Sahasrara, we can sit and meditate. So by closing our eyes, we detach ourselves from the outside world. Help enter in within ourselves the highest spiritual part of ourselves, the divine energy centers. Letting ourselves be filled with divine intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, all of which bring peace. And if it's difficult to get peace always, it's also to do with forgiveness, for others may have irritated us, we ourselves might have irritated ourselves, and so on. If that happens, we can just forgive. No guilt, just forgive. Nothing is happening right now. Nothing is needed. We can just simply be at peace. There is nothing to do, nothing to solve, nowhere to go. All we have to do is bring our attention back to the top of the head, or above the top of the head. So let's just check where our attention's gone. Let's hope it stays in the Sahasrara. Let's bring it back gently. To help this pure energy within us flow up and through. The music's going to slow out and fade out now, so we can sit in complete silence, giving our Vishuddhi a rest. So even though we are in mental silence, the Param Chaitanya, the vibrations through the ethers connect us all in some extraordinary way. Distance doesn't matter, time doesn't matter. So even if we're sitting alone, we're not. We're all connected. And just bring our attention back to the top of our heads. I know it's boring to repeat it, but we do need to be aware of where our attention's taking us. It gets restless itself. We just have to bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. And one last time, let's see where our attention's gone. Maybe it's steady at the Sahasrara, maybe it's taken us to thinking of other things. Let's just bring it back. Now we can just bring this meditation to an end. And with our attention still in Sahasrara, we can just give a namaskar to Srimataji. In your heart, we'll have photos on the screen. And then we can raise our Kundalini and put ourselves back into bandhan, or put new bandhans on. So that really brings us to the end of this session. So thank you for joining me, joining us all, joining each other. So we'll just continue for some more minutes for those who want to just continue to sit for a while. So otherwise I say thank you so much. God bless you and good evening.